are Tammy Stevenson and Carrie Beaumont from the Greater Moncton Families with Multiples, more commonly known as Moncton Multiples. So welcome, guys. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
So the Moncton Multiples is what most people know the group as. So what exactly is it? Because a lot of us associate it with the sale, but what is Moncton Multiples?
Moncton Multiples is a not-for-profit group that's been in Moncton for 10 years. We just celebrated our 10th anniversary in the spring. And we're a group for families in the Greater Moncton area and even southeastern New Brunswick, kind of northern Nova Scotia, that support families that have twins or triplets or more.
Oh, that's right. Now you mentioned outside of Greater Moncton. So did you guys start in Moncton and you grew?
We started in Moncton, and then we've just had so many people kind of find us that are looking for support that don't have a group in their area. So we welcome them to our group. We try to stick to at least the Maritimes kind of thing. There is a group in Fredericton and there's a group in Halifax, but there's not groups really anywhere else that we know of. So a lot of people, from the North Shore of New Brunswick join us because we have a lot of French members. A lot of PEI joins us. Just, we have an online support group, so on Facebook, so it at least gives them some support to ask questions about things that are unique to parenting twins.
Okay, so what kind of things would be unique to parenting twins?
I'll let you go.
A lot of it's around, typically the questions center around sleep training or what type of equipment, should I get 2 of everything to start out, or, and just preparation. People are really nervous once they realize they're having 2 babies at the same time. So there's a lot of questions associated with, being prepared for them to come. So, and unfortunately, there's no way to be fully prepared.
Now, back to the fact that you guys went outside of Moncton, it's not because there's a lack of families with multiples, because you don't think that there's that many, but
how
many members?
Well, we think we have we have over 300 member families. So for sure, in our Facebook group now, we're almost at 500 members. That would just be the moms, usually. There's some dads, but that's mostly moms. So I think I saw today there was 455 members in our Facebook group. So that would usually just be one of the couple. Yeah. So but that would be out of the whole, a lot of the Maritimes would be part of that. So it's starting to grow, but probably about 350 in the Moncton area, I would say.
And what do you guys offer as members? Because it's a membership. Right. For the Moncton Multiples. So what do you guys offer to your members?
Well, membership is free, so there's no cost associated with it. But you can get membership cards, and there's a lot of different benefits. The main one definitely being the support from other families and other parents of twins and triplets. We're fortunate enough to be able to offer a discount at Giant Tiger in Moncton. So, for those, unfortunately, there's a higher risk of twins being born prematurely, and that can come with some costs associated with parking at the hospital, that type of thing. So we offer a program, we can refund some of that cost to support the family.
Oh, that's great.
And those who might be struggling to make ends meet, having more than one kid at the same time can create that. So there's also a program available to provide some support for those who might be struggling.
Okay. We also offer family events, about 4 or 5 a year for our member families. It's a great way for not only, we do have events that a lot of times are just for the moms, but we like having family events because it gets everybody together, and then the dads can see other dads that also have twins and see what life is like, maybe when your twins are a little bit older or that kind of stuff. So we do about 4 or 5 family events, and usually most of the cost of those events are either paid for from our funds, or we might just charge a small fee to the family. So it's not quite as expensive, because a lot of times when you have more than 1 or 2 or 3 kids, it can get really expensive to do things like that. So.
Yeah, and that's great, because we were at Magic Mountain, I think, last year, and we were there the same day as you guys.
You must have been like, I know all these people. I know, because you know a lot of us.
Yes, yeah, and that's one thing, is that I have been volunteering with you guys, so I do know a lot about the sale. Now, you mentioned that there's no fee, but a lot of these things take money, a lot of the things that you offer. So how do you raise funds?
Yeah, that's part of why we're here, is to talk about, we have a fundraiser next Saturday. So we don't charge a fee to our members, and we really don't really have money that comes in anywhere else. We have a huge consignment sale at the Moncton Coliseum twice a year. It's all kids and baby stuff. So we are at the Coliseum now. We used to be very small. Monique remembers. We used to be at the Louisville Baptist Church
Yeah.
10 years ago, and now we're at the Moncton Coliseum. This sale, we have 250 families in the Moncton area selling their used kids and baby stuff on consignment with us. So.
And one thing that I found great with you guys is that it's an opportunity to help a lot of people because you're saving.
Yeah, we help everybody. That's the thing.
You're saving money. You're helping families make money by selling their items.
Correct.
But you also raise funds for other organizations during your fundraisers.
We do. So every year we try to spread the wealth a little bit. So we do a couple of different things. So our sellers that sell in our event can choose what they want to have happen to their stuff that doesn't sell. Mm-hmm. So that stuff they can choose to have it donated, and we'll find a group in the Greater Moncton area that would like to have those things. So this year we've been supporting the House of Nazareth. Before we've supported What Kids Need Moncton has been the two organizations we worked with for that. So they come and pick up multiple truckloads of used children's and baby stuff that they can pass along to families that need it. And then we always ask our shoppers to help us support another organization. So at the checkouts, when you pay for your purchases, we ask you to support a group that we've looked around the community at and seen who needs support. And we've supported the neonatal intensive care unit at the Moncton Hospital. We've supported a group at University of Moncton that helps kids with disabilities have a night out once a week.
Smile program.
Yeah, it's called the Smile program. Well, I was even blanking on that. And then this year we are helping the Pregnancy and Wellness Center. I think it's called that now. Pregnancy Wellness Center.
I believe so.
I don't. And we're helping them this year. So with we ask our shoppers if they want to make a donation, and then we just pass that money along. So.
Oh, that's great. And that's one thing I love is that it's not just getting kids clothing or items at a lower price, is that you're really helping a lot of people at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we even raised money for the Rebecca Schofield All-World Super Play Park this week because we did an auction for early shopping at our sale, and we raised $76, and we're going to pass that money along. So
why would someone want to get in as an early shopper?
Well,
our coveted early shopping starts at 7:15 a.m., which is really reserved for the volunteers. So we're very choosy about, auctioning off some of these passes or making them available for prizes, just because they are so coveted. And we do have a huge amount of volunteers who we would not be successful in our sale without all of our amazing volunteers who put in a significant number of hours. So we're very grateful for that. So being able to provide them some early shopping privileges gets them into the sale. They get the first pick out of some of the larger selected items, which are the big ones that everyone goes after. I mean, snowsuits can be extremely costly if you're supplying for more than one child. So they get into the snowsuits and so on. So it gives them an opportunity to kind of get that first pick. And I mean, it's the least we can do for the work that our volunteers put into this sale.
And we certainly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody is interested in volunteering, I assume it's a bit, are you guys still taking volunteers for this sale?
There might be one or two spots that might have freed up. We were full, but people's lives, there might be a cancellation or two, but we probably have a wait list. There's someone who is in charge of that. And but if anyone is interested in knowing about our sale, you can go on the Moncton Multiples Consignment Sale Facebook page.
On the Facebook page.
And you can always message us through there. And if there's spots, but we are full for sellers. We were full for volunteers, but sometimes people drop off as we get closer and commitments come up.
That's right.
And we fill up pretty fast.
And it's the same thing for the seller spots. Those.
Oh yeah, those go like hotcakes. So,
and with 250 sellers this year. The doors open to the public at 9 a.m. and I know there's going to be plenty of choice. Even though we have our volunteers who shop early, there's still a lot to be left for the public as well at 9 a.m.
And that's what I keep telling a lot of people. If you're not there for that one big item, even if you want to take your time and you want to go later, at the end when we pick up all the items that are left over, there's still a lot of great items at great prices left.
We have everything for kids and families, so it's books and toys and clothes and, like you said, snowsuits, Halloween costumes, shoes. I mean, there's so much. So the first people come in the door are rushing for that stroller or that whatever, that wagon or the playpen or whatever they want for the babies, but that stuff gets gone really fast, but the rest of it, there's lots of stuff left.
There's still a lot of options, and it's greatly organized as well, because I know you do a good job with the floor plan and organizing that. So you guys have a big committee that works on this?
Yep, there's seven of us on our sale committee, and then we have over the course of the weekend we'll have around 150 volunteers work with us over the weekend.
150. Wow, that's a huge number. It's increased for every sale because, like you mentioned, you now have 250 sellers. Yeah. And how many shoppers do you usually expect to come into a sale?
Anywhere from between 2,000 to 2,500 shoppers.
Okay.
So usually we're busier in the spring. Fall, people are busy, I think, with back to school, so we do always notice a little drop in the fall, but
Okay.
usually between 2,000 and 2,500 shoppers come
Okay.
through the door in about 6 hours' time.